Hello strangers, Lambs here, with German destroyer Elbing on the map Trap. Today I will try to show you and explain you how to use this ship in the game. So, few things you need to remember when you play Elbing. First thing, its concealment is 6.5 kilometers with full concealment build, so it's not great. It's relatively slow and turns like a brick, so it's not great. And it has not great DPM, especially on HE shells, because the AP it's okay. So basically all statistics that made a good destroyer, Elbing doesn't have it. So it's a bad destroyer. But thanks to its great guns and AP shells, it's a great light cruiser. So let's back to the game. As a bad destroyer, we need to avoid entering the cap, because everything, almost everything, outspot us. Almost everything is faster than us, and almost everything has better DPM than us. So you can see I try to have my concealment ring on the middle of the cap, so I know I won't be detected if enemy DD will not overextend and go onto our half of the cap. Zoning torps just next to the island, because every DD that enters the cap tries to go to the island to have a cover. And Minotaur uses his radar and spotted enemy DD. I used my smoke and parked behind this island, so I'm perfectly safe from gearing torpedoes. And I start shelling him. As you can see, the DPM is not great, especially when he's broadside, because every single shell overpens. But it's okay, every chip damage counts. As you can see, I'm not staying stationary in my smoke. I'm constantly moving back and forth, because if you stay in the smoke stationary, you can be easily hit by battleships using spotter planes, or even just battleships that know how to aim. I try to use my zoom out not to look around, but to see if I'm leaving my smoke or not, because to look around I'm using my minimap. So I try to use my smoke to the fullest, because not always possible, but this position I have is very good because it's protected from torps. I know roughly where the gearing is, and I have two battleships in front of me that one of them is broadside, and they are like damaged piñatas, so I will punch them. A few words about Elbing torps, because I didn't mention them. They are usable. You will be surprised how often you can hit some torps, because they are very very slow but very very stealthy. So you can hit battleships that are camping, and sometimes charging destroyers, because they have really only few seconds to react when they sail straight into them. So use them when you have a chance, because the reload time is short and they are a great tool to deal additional damage. Well, while I was explaining the torp, our team just killed gearing, so now we are free to go into the cap and take some objectives. World of Warships is a very specific game. You've got moments with a lot of action, but then you've got moments when you relocate or change flank that when nothing happens. So you need to make a habit of looking at the minimap and assessing your situation and making plans for the future when you are relocating. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm looking at the minimap. I'm interested especially in enemy DDs, and I can see that two of them are in the C cap and one was spotted in A cap. So I'm perfectly safe to go into B, because there will be no enemy DDs. As you can see, the cup taking progress just stopped, and I kind of missed it in this game. I was feeling perfectly safe, so I just ignored it, and I ignored my own advice to constantly move in the smoke, so you will see how it ends for me.
All forces, provide cover for that target.
I'm raided? What? I checked at the beginning. Jesus Christ, is fucking Jason Bourne! Okay, don't panic, just hide behind the island. Fast, fast, fast.
Problem solved, sir.
Okay, we are safe now. I've been here before, hydroed behind the island, next to the Dutch cruiser with planes, so I need to stay relatively close, so he cannot use his planes against me, and keep the island between us. So I'm spotted but relatively safe behind this island, and before I do anything, rush or stupid, I need to just wait out this hydro, and then I can change my position. So I'm waiting, but because I'm spotted anyway, I just shoot whatever I can. Okay, we're not hydroed anymore, so it's time to change position. The main goal for us is to create space between me and this Dutch cruiser. It must be at least 5 kilometers, because it's his hydro range, so he has like minute and a half, 2 minutes cooldown. So I stopped shooting. I'm waiting until I will be not spotted anymore, and then I just change the sailing direction. Already looking at my next target, and I decided this battleship because he's the most dangerous for me, except this Dutch cruiser, of course. I wanted to go there, but then these torps were spotted, and I don't know who sent them, what's the range on them, and what are they like. Holland torpedoes, Elbing torpedoes, I just don't know, so I need to wait for them to sail by. Yeah, they are very slow, so they must be Elbing torpedoes. And now this Bismarck died, and now, after watching this replay, I know he was the one stopping the Golden Luft from getting from behind this island and rushing me. And now he's dead, so there is no bodyguard protecting me. And you see, I've spotted on the minimap that Golden Luft just make a move and start to sailing towards me and rushing. But it's okay. I already have my smoke back, and I created enough distance. So zoning torps, and I will try to kill him. Yeah, aiming back with shells falling short just occurred. So I decided to aim very high, so I can avoid it.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
So what now? We've got 100k damage and 2 kills, and our team is winning. And situation looks good. There's few ships close to us, so some people would try to rush to take occasion to get more damage. But I will say to you, just wait, be patient, because damage will come to you. You don't have to chase damage and to irrational and stupid things. Just wait patiently and damage will come.
Engine boost activated. Enemy battleship foundered.
Maybe you've noticed, but at the moment I'm not zooming out. Even if I shoot like 5 or 6 salvos, I didn't zoom out once. And that's because there are only 5 remaining enemy ships, and none of them is even close. And I can see this Ohio on the minimap. He's behind the island, so only now I'm checking if he's sailing out of the cover.
Our victory is in sight.
And again, I'm not zooming out because I feel completely safe, and for map awareness I'm using minimap, not looking around like a madman every single shot. Okay, this battle is almost finished, so the decision is how to squeeze out as much damage as possible and as much XP and other stuff. So this is very important. Usually games that they are long, the majority of the damage I'm doing at the end of the game, not at the beginning, because at the beginning I'm just waiting, assessing situation, and trying to figure out how to play for objectives or how to get rid of enemy DDs. But at the end of the game, all I'm thinking of is how to do more damage. And in this game I decided to go after this cruiser because this Jinan is sailing towards me, so there is a slight chance I can hit him before the game ends. Nice, almost 20k additional damage. So once again, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.